Another no battle one. This is a shorter sector, though, so you know. Yaga. Finding the cutoff points for each episode is gonna be fun. There are a lot more people, Yag here than I thought there'd be. What was that sound? Let's stay put. True, we probably should, but what if we just got close enough to see what's going on while making sure to stay out of sight? Alright. Did we just nod? Awesome. Great, let's keep our heads low and sneak over. Looks like someone's handing out food. They're certainly all lining up for something. Hello again, my little Yagla. Congratulations on making it through another day in your miserable lives. It's so sad, isn't it? No matter how hard you work, you can never save enough to live on, or hope to move up in the world. But don't worry, your cute little guardian angel is here to help you survive this horribly dark, dreadful blizzard. Don't be shy, come on up and take a gander at my goods. There's nothing NFF services can't provide, whether it's food, medical equipment, or even prohibited goods like alcohol. That's... That voice. The one positively dripping with honey atop ice cream atop even more honey. They were the masks that would have been performing rituals. Yeah, the Moonlight Lost Room also showed that. Both of you hide. Watch from as far away as possible. Do not approach under any circumstances, not unless you want to get ensnared in the honey trap the guy was. You got it, boss. Welcome to TV Koyan Sakaya's Honey Kitchen, now open for business. Hello and good day to all you lovely customers. I do appreciate you knowingly patronizing my cool little establishment. Oh yes, I know all about how hard it is being a Yaga. You have very hardy bodies, so hardy in fact, you're practically immortal. But the trade-off is that you burn through your calories at a tremendous rate. Well, you all die so comically quick if you aren't eating about 10 times the food a good old-fashioned human would. You might say that Yaga trade the ability to survive extreme cold for shoddy energy efficiency. At any rate, if you don't get enough calories here in Russia, you'll end up your Yaga-sickle. But fortunately, I've come all the way here from Yaga Moscow to help you survive. Now come on, don't be shy, empty your worlds and prostrate yourselves before your savior goddess. Yeah, she doesn't really. I guess with the glasses. So the human's back again, huh? Damn, how dare she mock us like that? You shut your damn mouth. You want her to start making us jump through impossible hoops again? At least pretend like you're grateful to her. Yeah, her methods aside, at least she's helping us. Hi, Miss Koyan Sakaya. I'd like to buy some food, please. Is everything okay, Miss Koyan Sakaya? How sad, how truly sad. You Yaga must have peroshki for brains. How could you possibly forget the proper way to address your owner? It's Mistress Koyan Sakaya Peons. I swear your minds are as frail as your bodies are ugly. You're completely lacking in tact and have a shred of decorum. What an achingly dull world you ended up with. I don't know what your leader was thinking combining humans with animals. Now you've lost the innocence of the latter and the brains of the former. All you managed to do is cancel out the good bits of either half of you, and you have the gall to call yourselves a new species just because you can barely eke out an existence here. What a joke. What was that? I don't care if you're one of those Tsar's personal guards. No one talks about us like that and gets away with it. The Tsar himself came up with our demonic beast transformation policy. The only ones who criticize it are traitorous rebels. Stop! No way. What? See what happens when you oppose me? So sorry about that, my little Yag. My Optioniki especially, you see. They're a type that reacts instantly if I get the teensiest bit upset, so be sure to watch your language. But Mr. Koyan Sakaya, just now you're the one who was... Oh, do my ears deceive me, or are you the second brave morn with the dashness of the day? No, not at all. Forgive me, Mr. Koyan Sakaya. There we go. I knew you could do it. Now let's get down to business. Since your food shortage problem keeps getting worse, I need you to bring twice as much as last time. Go ahead and load up on anything you like. There's plenty to go around. Alright, as long as we can get more food. Huh? What's with these prices? Ah, yes. One cut of the Krishot sold meat. That'll be 500,000 rubles, please. That's 3 times more expensive than last time. And we couldn't even afford the prices back then. This isn't how big this all. It used to be as long as we obeyed the Tsar's laws. He provides us with the minimum amount of food we need to get by. But now we have to trade everything we've got down to our furniture. And if that wasn't bad enough, the prices keep going up every damn time. You really gotta strive for everything we've got. Why are you torturing us like this? Oh my, I don't like the sound of that. Is that an insipid riot I smell? Well, if it's Zara's personal car, I guess I better do something about it, hadn't I? Perhaps we can try another way of solving food shortages then. Wait, please, we're not looking for trouble. It's just, with prices like these, you might as well be telling us to die. Could you at least put them back to what they were last time? That way we should be able to pay. Please, Mistress Koyanskaya, I'm begging you. I wish I could help you now that you're finally wising up a bit. But I can't. Sorry. What you see is what you get. Prices may go up, but they never go down. That's NFF Service's most sacred rule. Besides, you aren't really incapable of paying, right? I know you've still got some room to fall back on. Room 2, I promise. We don't. This is all we... Don't be silly. You've still got plenty to work with. You stamina to waste arguing with me. You've got plenty of nerve letting the rebels remain at large. And you've got a friend right there next to you, with just as much money to spare. Isn't that the Yaga way to take from the weak? Besides, I said it myself earlier. There's more than one way to resolve a food shortage. Okay. She looks demonic at this moment. Her eyes are like slits, and she looks like she has slit eyes. She looks terrifying. Huh? So it comes this way, huh? It's telling us this, and you're the only Tsar's personal guard. If I go along with this, I won't get in trouble. Nope. I couldn't care less about silly ethical concerns you pathetic little things might have. Hey, don't tell me you're just giving up. Come on, give her a piece of your... Don't worry, I'm not. Let's go and get us some food together. You, me, and your money. Yeah, that's cruel. At least we avoided being spotted. Koyanskaya just left with the wagon, along with the Yaga who collapsed when their friend struck them in the head. So neither of you looks or sounds particularly happy about that. Tell me what happened, as briefly as possible. Broad strokes will suffice. Koyanskaya, the woman who attacked Chaldea, was distributing food to the townspeople. But it looked like she was charging them prices high enough that she was really just extorting them. Eventually the Yaga started arguing with her about the prices, and then a fight broke out amongst them, and only half the Yaga there end up receiving food. I think the other half are probably killed by their friends. Do you mean the ones acquired the food by doing so by stealing their friends' money? Even if she was attempting to reduce their numbers, there's needless and cruel way to do so. Suppose calling half their population will help the remaining Yagas. There are fewer mouths to feed, but... Like, spare your cold-blooded analysis. What is that Koyanskaya is a demon dressed as a woman? Rip and tear. So as of right now, you have no means of fighting back. Koyanskaya, you're seeing now, you would be dead just like I would be. Of course, in my case, I turned a few of the Operation to goo with my Gorf Punch magecraft. But at third rate, no, a pale imitation of mage like yourself would have no chance. Lucky for you, you had some shadows to cower in. This suited you far better than a mage's outfit. In that sense, you did well. I understood how you must feel. You did so well to stay out of sight regardless. Take your card off. Still, what a wretched stroke of luck to learn that Koyanskaya is here in Russia as well. I'll say, and to top it off, she's a servant. These magical energy rings don't lie. She must have been concealing that in Chaldea. She obviously isn't bothering you here. She must be working Kirstaria for the cryptors. So that priest is the most likely servant as well, since he clearly was there as Koyanskaya's equal. Nevertheless... What is it, Mr. Holmes? Are you concerned about the astounding lack of judgment that Mr. Gordov showed by unwillingly bringing both Koyanskaya and Father Kotomehime to Chaldea? I'll have you know, I'm graduating from all this. You're not sure of consideration. So what have you been teaching your charge, and that makes her think it's okay to talk back to her superiors? Actually said it with such a straight face, and it makes it all the more painful. In Koyanskaya's case, you're quite right, Miss Skylight. Gordov was undoubtedly lax in his vetting, but so too was Koyanskaya's disguise immaculate. The same cannot be said for Father Kotomene, who was genuinely a clergyman set in official capacity by the Holy Church. As such, Gordov had no advanced contact with him, and thus cannot be held liable. I believe Father Kotomene and Koyanskaya must have first met in person on the boat in Chaldea in Antarctica. Is that right, Director? Yes, that's right. I'm quite certain he was absent from most of my meetings. In which case, they must have executed their plan via a network we had no means of learning about. We shall need to investigate that soon. Now then. Da Vinci, Mr. Soul, although untamely, there is something I must tell you. There is no man by the name of Kotomene Kierid currently employed by the Holy Church. Or at least there was no one by that name on the 2019 list of the Church's clergy. Okay, does that mean the Kotomene Kierid is made up? No, someone by that name did in fact exist at one time. However, according to Galeo's records, Kotomene Kierid died in Japan in 2004. Huh, so basically he's a zombie. How's that suckerman punching backstabber actually been a pseudo-servant all this time? Or maybe he's a servant that basically a heroic spirit possessing a dead body. Well, is that sort of thing even possible? I wish I could say for certain that there is no heroic spirit who can be summoned using a dead body as its host. But it's very possible that there are certain heroic spirits who may be only suitable as pseudo-servants using a dead body for a host. However, this information can at least lay the theory to rest. The Holy Church's report says the following. Kurumakiri's body was completely incinerated at the time of his death, making recovery impossible. In other words, Father Kuruma's body no longer exists, and at least not in our world. Maybe he's from this Russia. This is a possibility, but at this point, that is all it is. We still have far too little information to theorize any further. Well, I thought I saw something delicious. I detect adorable little rats hiding in this back alley. I wish I could let you get away, but now that I've found you, I certainly can't do that now, can I? Especially after the Kochimani just told me to squish any repulsive insects I happen to find. Hello, my little Chaldeans. Congratulations on making it back alive. I must applaud your sheer luck and tenacity. You. Master, get back. Oh, look at your bravery trying to keep your master safe. But you really should know better, Mash. If you're going to act like you can fight, you better be ready for your enemy to call your bluff. Considering your current situation, your abilities, your position, you may be dying yourself. What about that boy behind you? In times like this, the best thing you could do is throw away your pride and roll over like a dog you are. Together, Mash. Just kidding. It's hilarious to see you flailing about so desperately, Soul. Luckily for you, I'm not done with my work for today. I like to do one job at a time. So I won't come looking for you until tomorrow. Killing you now would go against my principles. So for today, I'll be generous to let you go off on your merry way. Besides, I expect that to make things more interesting down the road. After all, it's not fair for character to have all the advantage. We should give you at least something of a fighting chance. First you're a Chaldea, now you want us to pit Senpai against Kandak and the others. Calm down, Mash. But... Foo-foo! That's right, I'm going to have you and the Cryptors kill each other, Soul. That's what we've been working towards all this time. Would be huge as one if all that build-up were to fizzle out at the very first Cryptor. Good grief, I trust you're listening in, Sherlock Holmes. How could you let them go out without any protection whatsoever? Should you be more cautious? If any other servants have been assigned to Russia instead of me, your little journey will be over now. I never thought I would see an enemy servant concerned for a position. Although the other servants, you say? Would you mind giving us any more hints while you're at it? What is your true name? Who is your master? And how many of you are there? And furthermore, what is it that singularity is really called? That's more like it. It's not worth crushing you unless you put up a decent fight. You did put one over me on back at Chaldea, after all. Next time I see you, I'll have to pay you back double. Oh, and unfortunately for you, I won't be offering up any more hints. I've already been working my fingers to the bone over the past year to get everything ready. You'll just have to figure out whatever you don't know for yourselves. Our leader has come from far, far away and is intentionally staying out of the spotlight right now. Why are you tormenting them? Yeah. Oh, that? You mean you can't tell? Just because I'm your enemy doesn't mean I'm an ally to Russia, to Cadux and Lupus. In the end, they are another branch of human evolution that makes them very object of hatred for me. So I exploit them as brutally as I thoroughly can. That's my work, and I enjoy and take it seriously. Besides, the whole notion of societal structure that exploits the poor was something you humans came up with, wasn't it? Oh, but violence is bad. We don't want that now, do we? I may have made use of military force back to Chaldea, only because I had no other choice. Normally I wouldn't resort to such barbarianism. If I had a year or so to carry all this out, I would have made you all end up killing each other much more peacefully. Resorting to something as brutish as violence to show you what you detest is the height of human folly. Your kind brought destruction upon your own heads. I have no plans to stoop to your level. So there you have it. I won't lay a finger on you. I've already fulfilled His Imperial Majesty Ivan the Terrible's request to eliminate the biggest threat to Chaldeas. Controlling Opportunity now is just a bit of after-sales service. If you're going to fight this Cryptor, I'll let him command the Opportunity instead. So you're saying you have no intention of fighting us here because we're completely powerless? They're gonna let us go because we're not worth your time? That's right. Nice to see you finally understand, Mash. I'm impressed you were able to face the facts you really, really didn't want to. So I'll tell you what, in honor of that show of earnestness and loyalty, I really will let you off hook this time. Truth be told, I was planning to gobble you up right after you let your guard down. Wait. That's it. That's the way, Mash, Soul. Don't fight an opponent you can't beat. That's the first law of the jungle. Since you're such smart boys and girls, I'll go ahead and make you a promise. If you manage to survive Russia, I'll be sure to come and see you again. When I do, we can hash things out. Mano a mano. Keep on scurrying around like the little rats you are until then, okay? I'm an advisor to the Cryptors, you see. As long as you keep on your little journeys, we will meet again. Enemy servant, is this really a signature of an enemy servant? Regardless, I've lost that wicked magical energy signature. I'm sorry, Master. I wanted to do something about her, but I couldn't. I couldn't do anything either, Mash. I know, but, well... I'll never calm down. I have so many questions. What does she reveal herself to us? It's her kicks, you know. What's that scream? This is very bad. I understand how angry you both must be on seeing Chaldea's destructor, but I need you both to be calm. It seems things have taken a turn for the worse in that town. Make your way back to Paxi's house immediately, and mind your surroundings. Understood. Okay, Master, let's keep out of sight. Please forgive me, O Light of the Tsar. Everyone in this town is a good upstanding Yag who loves and worships the Tsar. Nobody here would ever think of defying him. I admit that my brother tried to join the rebel army after you executed him for that. That has nothing to do with me, and I don't know anything about any mage. Glory to the Tsar. Glory to the Tsar. Other servants and Tsar job to crush the seeds of rebellion quickly before they can take root. Therefore, we've confiscated your belongings and burned down your house. This is the fate for all who would be opposed to the emergency prerogative. You can't be serious. You will ask the questions. Where's the mage? I told you I don't know any mage. Then that is proof you do not fully understand the glory of the Tsar. Break him. Kill him. No, please, I'm begging you. Master. Wait, I know someone who defies the Tsar. His name is Paxi. Come to think of it, they did seem to be treating him a bit strangely. There's something shitty about him. And his father was killed for defying you guys. He's been real flush lately, too. He must be selling information to the rebel army. He's the one with the traitorous rebel army. Hey, are you kidding me with this shit? Taxi. My day for show up now. Who are you talking? Who are you calling a traitor? Everyone knows you're with the rebel army, right, guys? You bastard. Then how do you explain that hole? All the town hunting grounds are sealed off, but you managed to pay your taxes and still had food to spare. That's all the proof we need. Hey. Alright, I did my part. So long, Paxi. You are a member of the rebel army. You stand in defiance of the Tsar. You lack respect for the Tsar. Those who turn their backs on the Tsar's glory will be tortured until they have confessed their sins, then executed. Do not resist. Oh yeah, watch me. He shot him. Paxi just openly defied the Tsar. Oh shit. Treasonous action confirmed. Normally it would be eliminated. See that? That's what happens when you go flying off the handle without thinking ahead. Still, I must commend him for his timing. This will be an excellent distraction. Now then, Soul, I trust you know what to do next. Head to the ley line while the Upshiriki and prepare to like that beast. Ready, Master. Let's do this. Right. Oh, why did you do that? I understand your confusion going off. Sorry for the yarn. As they say, I do hope you will learn to accept it. Rest assured that endeavors like this are far from fruitless. They may be fraught with risk, but the returns are more than make up for it. That's right. This is the ship we're all on. Besides, this will also help save his life. Alright, Soul, grab Paxi and get out of there. If you don't do something, he's gonna keep fighting at the opportunity until they kill him. And we don't want that. We have to pay it for it. I think so too. If it comes down to it, then I'll... It's not gonna come down to that, Mash. What are the odds? Treasonous action confirmed. Normally you would be eliminated. At the moment, Captain Koyan Sakai is handling our actions, our protocol, and our pay. We cannot carry out any executions without our approval, so instead we'll crush your limbs to neutralize you. Oof, that's brutal. Paxi! Oh, what are you guys doing here? I'll explain later. Please follow us. We know a surefire escape route. What's with her? She doesn't have any fur, just like Mr. Koyanskaya. Isn't that the Kolon everyone's been talking about? Where are you? Rebels have no right to speak. Hold your tongue. Damn it all. Let's go, let's go, let's go! You think I don't know that? Wait, you guys have fought for the British game before, haven't you? Yes, we have, so we know full well how quickly they move. Don't worry, I know we can get away. Indeed, however, know that if you follow our suggestion, they will no longer be able to return to this town. Sorry, is that accepted to you? You'll have to follow our support and your escape. How about it? Or that mattered him. You saw how the other creatures ran on. You've been on outs with this town for some time now, haven't you? Surely you can't possibly have any lingering attachments. Even still, Colluders spotted. The captain must hear of this at once, requesting authorization for execution. Damn it. Alright, I'll come with you. Now hurry up and lead the way. Soul, you don't want to get shot in the back, do you? Foo-foo! I would rather not. Good, you managed to escape the town. I'm glad no one was hurt. We made it! Woo! Senpai's plan to knock things over and Valley to slow their pursuit worked wonders. Yeah, it was like something out of an old Japanese samurai movie. The kind where the hero escapes by periodically stopping to cut down one of the bad guys. Though, of course, you see that kind of thing in the London slums all the time, too. Good thing the Upshnicky never tried to shoot you. You probably wouldn't have made it out otherwise. I don't know what happened, but I'm guessing there must be some sort of mistake in the chain of command. Indeed, we must all be grateful for the stroke of good luck. For now, I'm afraid you must keep moving. I put up a beacon at your destination. Miss Carolite, would you mind showing Paxi? Of course, here, Paxi. I see, so that's a top-down map of the mountains. Stop to tell what's what with all these bumps, so I get showing the mountain's elevation changes. That's pretty nice. The red line is your destination. Once you arrive at the mountain path, I would like you to lead the way. The map can only take you so much. After all, as you are a local... Hold on. I need a drink. Not of water, though. Not enough caffeine. That's better. That'll give me a kick up in a little bit. Naturally, I would like you to avoid any areas where the demonic beasts known to appear, and do remember that we are under pursuit. You got it. Come on, Soul Mash. Let's get going. Diet. But yes. Although, now that I think about it, I get the feeling you guys have been pulling my strings the whole time. A lot of people really hate your guts, don't they? Haha, not they do, especially good, honest people like yourself. But that is true. Yes, diet. And before you can go off on me, it's a taste that I acquired since I was a young lad, and that is what I drank pretty much. Ever since I was a kid, my parents had Diet Coke, and they got me on Diet Coke. I don't feel like anyone's staring daggers to my back anymore. Looks like we finally lost the Upshnicky. Damn, why'd this have to happen to me? I'm so sorry. This is all our fault. We didn't know anything about this place. We still let you take us to your house. Knock it off. Just forget about that. I wasn't thinking straight either. This is what I get for jumping at a chance to strike it rich without thinking it through. It's my fault as much as yours, so that makes us even. There's one thing I still don't get. Why don't you use me as a decoy to run off when you had the chance? Wasn't Diet Coke with the sugar replacement? Infinity, you don't need to attack me for drinking Diet Coke. What's wrong with Diet Coke? Yeah, we still haven't returned the favor to us. He'd probably understand that better. We're all humans as stupid as you guys. Times like that, you're supposed to let the other guy take the fall. But you guys just couldn't keep your noses out of it, huh? I mean, it's not like me dying is going to make any difference in your survival. Indeed, the respawn is exactly right. You're nothing but a defective demi-servant and a useless third-rate master. That's why I told you to stay out of sight instead of getting into fights you can't win. My body moved on its own. I don't get it. Why would you do that? There's nothing in it for you. I only saved you people because I had something to gain from doing it. The yoga way of life is simple. Only the strong get to eat. Oh, but surely the weak serve a purpose as well by providing meat for the strong to consume. That is typically the law of the jungle, after all. Not for us. For us, the weak aren't even worth eating. Every yaga knows that. Many mages really throw me off my game. Any sodas of diet or zero attached to it are the heresy of the highest order. If you remember correctly, it's less healthy than the normal Coke. I don't think it's less healthy. I'm pretty sure it's a little bit more just because there's no calories to it. I assure you, most mages would make the same choice you would under those circumstances. The one with you now is the odd man out. He is motivated primarily by his emotions rather than what he tends to gain or lose. Oh, God damn it. Guess I'll just have to lay low in some other account until the Upshnicky forget about me. Hell, at this point, maybe I really will go join the Rebel Army. Rebel Army? I remember hearing about them mention something before. I presume they are a group who takes issue with Ivan the Terrible. Stuff that they use to replace sugar. Still, I've been drinking it for this long. I'm not going to stop drinking it now. That's right. Whereas they've been around some form or another for the last 450 years. Sometimes it was nobles fighting, sometimes it was normal folk who'd run out of food. But whoever it is, it always ends with the upper king slaughtering them. Though nowadays, it sounds like they're putting up a good fight. I also heard a strange rumor about them. Yeah, I remember now. They say their leader's a lady archer who still looks like one of the old humans before Ivan's reign began. An archer. Actually, no, we don't know that bowmen are not necessarily archers. I don't care much for bows myself, though I guess they can work decently against some of the larger demonic beasts. If she really is a servant, we definitely need to meet her and see if she can help us out. At the very least, she's already fighting Ivan the Terrible, so it's safe to assume that our goals are already closely aligned. And if she's a rogue servant, so much the better. Servants can't reach their full potential without a master, after all. If you attempt to read the contract, she might even offer to join us out of her own accord. So there's been a servant summoned here, but it would seem to have not been counter-reaction to the part of the Holy Grail. Perhaps the servant was summoned in consequence of the arrival with the proper human history, spirit, origin, graph, or perhaps... She's the last bit of resistance this land no human history itself had to offer. Holmes, something on your mind? Of course, there's never a moment where my mind is not occupied. In order for us to truly be able to act here, we must ensure that servant summoning is successful. And plus, you know, I need to get caffeine in some way, shape, or form since I don't drink coffee, really. And tea is not, tea just doesn't taste good to me. We should be seeing an area well suited to summoning about now. The cave, to be precise. I see it, it's hard to see in this blizzard, but I think you can make the cave out now. I also hear thunder overhead. I understand it's statistically very unlikely, but I am a bit concerned about us getting struck by lightning. Sorry about that, but I'm glad you made it there in time. That thunder is the mark of an extremely precious energy, after all. Okay, so it's time to fly that kite. Go on, help him, Mash. Alright, leave the flying to me, Master. By the way, Da Vinci, it is safe to fly a kite in a storm like this, right? You sure I'm not going to be electrocuted or anything? Oh. That's not reassuring. Response. Huh. This is really why you shouldn't work on such short notice. It's way too easy to forget about little details like that. But never mind that now. Come on, get that kite up in the air. Chop chop! You never answered the question, Da Vinci. And, I mean, it's not that I don't like coffee, it's just that I don't... The last time I drank coffee was when I was really, really little, and I did like coffee. It's just that, you know, I haven't really drunk it since. Something about it, I don't know. I like the taste of it, I like the smell of it, but something about it, I don't know. Maybe the fact that I can't store large quantities of it. Well, some of the people who tried to replicate his worlds weren't so lucky, but you can't do science without breaking a few scientists' eggs. What sort of monster servants are you? I've never seen such a hostile work environment. Wait, that's it. I just had a flash of inspiration. Soul, use your head. If there's a dangerous job to be done, delegate it to someone else. Say that young over there. Perhaps he is kind of mind being zapped with lightning. Are you nuts? I would last 2 seconds. Lightning is one of the Tsar's most powerful weapons. It fried me like a piece of crisp bacon. Oh, Jerry, to question my intelligence, spaceman. Think you've already revolted against the Tsar of yours, haven't you? There's no turning tail and running away now. You need to face reality. So get me stuff I like it. Put a lot of sugar and add a lot of milk. And then I still prefer the other stuff. Reality that's rich coming from a frivolous bunch of pink-skinned humans from some fairy tale paradise. But seeing the lightning here strong enough to discourage even young Paxty. Plus, we have no alternative. Miss Carolite, please connect the wire to the spirit origin briefcase. Once that is done, I want you to run as fast as you can while holding the kite horizontally. Understood. Make sure the kite gets airborne. Here goes! There goes my Kohai. I don't see my face on this. Guys, reach the center of Thunder Clouds. Activating converter spell now. Way to go, Mash! Good. Continue to keep an eye on the kite, Miss Carolite. Mr. Soul, remain on standby near the spirit origin briefcase. It is crucial for the summon that you be there. This is for summon. One of the heroic spirits you have bonded with has been summoned. They will convert their lightning into magical energy and use it to conform a spirit origin. That alone will not keep them here for very long. If a servant summoned via human magecraft is to remain on this world, they will need an alt-director. A master that can serve as their anchor. Your job is to converse with the spirit that appears and form a contract with them immediately. Got it. It's the gotcha time! What's all this about? Man, things really up there. I swear I have no idea what these humans are thinking. It's time to roll the gotcha to see who we get. Hold our homes, just because this isn't Russia doesn't mean we can't let some commoner witness magecraft before you performed. Can't you get that wolfman to go off somewhere else? Surely you don't want to ruin his life by showing him things he's better off not knowing. I suppose you have a point. Very well, then I will speak with him. Poxy, I'm terribly sorry to ask you this, but we are about to perform a highly secret ritual here. Would you mind waiting outside the cave until it is complete? Again, I do apologize. Wait, what? So I'm not good enough to see the secret little ritual, huh? Damn it, they wouldn't even be here now if I hadn't shown them the way. What do I care about rituals? I can smell them, so they're over here, huh? Most of go their whole lives without even hearing about mages, let alone meeting one. I know that mages worked with Ivan the Terrible to perform this spell that combined humans and demonic beasts, the ones that created us, the Yaga. And I know that if they hadn't turned us into the Yaga, we'd probably never have survived the Great Cold Wave. They say that mages are still trying to sort out all sorts of spells that one of them could save the world. Of course, they also say that all the mages were killed when they got on Ivan the Terrible's bad side. All the rumors are so vague as to be damn worthless. I know that mages exist, but I have no idea what they actually do. I feared that being a mage and all, they have so much magical energy that even a Yaga like me could smell it. But as far as I can tell, that soul guy ain't anything special. If we were a Yaga, he'd have been in 2 weeks to survive more than a day after being born. I have no idea whether the Upshur would care about him or any of them. Still, I can't help but think. Maybe he really will end up saving this world. Which is why I can't stand by and keep this ritual thing a secret from me. Not after they've gone and got my hopes up like that. I can sense those humans now, along with a ton of magical energy. Alright, then let's see what this secret ritual is all about. What is that? So immediately, it was an intricately designed symbol of magecraft, one to make miracles possible. Everything's in place, Master. Spirit Origin briefcase now has been enough charge for a single summon. The boy extended his right hand and called out loud and clear. My will creates your body, and your sword creates my destiny. If you heed the Grail's call and abide by this will and reason, then answer me. I hereby swear, I embody all that is good in the world. I shall defeat all that is evil in the world. Seventh heaven, clad in 3 words of power, come forth from the circle of binding, guardian of the scales. What? Those words ring about genuine miracles. They are incantations sprung in search of bravery and wisdom, and all in service of overcoming any difficulties that may stand in the way. Fate system, a secret ritual for summoning heroic spirits. My name is Evisborn. I am a caster. I come in response to your summoning. It would seem that the circumstances are somewhat unusual. And you over there, are you an enemy? Okay, so the briefcase contains the spirit origins of servants that we've summoned. I guess that we've already summoned Evisborn? Gah. Pexy. I thought this might happen. You saw the secret summoning ritual. Cursed fool of a beast. How dare you trample over all my kindness? So order that servant of yours to dispose of the witness. Huh, now calling yourself going off. Surely there's no need for a word. There is no need in the world for no mages association. For that matter, even if we weren't able to keep the summoning ritual perfectly secret, I doubt there's anyone in Russia who could decipher it. Besides, I believe Paxi understanding our power would in fact be to our benefit. That guy just appeared out of nowhere. I know he's new for... He is new for... Okay. Then why is it that we were able to summon him? I'm confused now. Hey, Hugh, are you human? I am not. I'm a servant, one who long made his mark on history. Thanks to my accomplishments, I ascended to the throne as a heroic spirit. Now I serve this man, for he is my master. Heroic spirit. Then does that mean you're like Ivan the Terrible? Oh, so our enemy is Ivan the Terrible, huh? That's going to be difficult. Okay, there we go. I've never seen this one before. As a result of my summoning, I know all the information my master possesses. That said, it seems there are still many things we have yet to learn about this strange land. Now then, where to begin? Before we discuss matters further, why don't I show you what I'm capable of? Demonic beasts. Damn it. I didn't even notice them following me here. A word of warning before I fight. My body is frail and weak. I may be the least useful of all of the classes, in the sense that I can't do anything by myself. But I'm also a miracle worker to begin with. I'd like to show you what manner of miracles I am capable of performing. Golems! Now let's do battle. battle, fight! Sure hit. 1 of 1. Just Avisborn against Assassins. Alright, well I guess this is a great time for a Servant Spotlight here. So, Avisborn is a 3-star caster class Servant. He has a AoE Buster NP that gives NP gain, deals heavy damage to all allies. He is Arts Buster Quick. He has his first skill, Numerology, gives an increased Arts Effectiveness and Buster Effectiveness for 3 turns for a 6-turn cooldown. Second skill, Rapid Casting B+, greatly increase your NP gauge. Minimum is unknown, maximum will be found out soon. And finally, his final skill, Tranquil Figure EX. Gain a status effect that applies the following effects to all allies when defeated. Apply Invincible 2 times, 3 times at level 10 for 3 turns, and recover HP. We are not in the Mystic Code here, but let us go ahead and... I don't think this will do anything for us. Yeah, that does nothing for us. But Rapid Casting is a 79% NP gauge here, which means, thanks to the fact that I'm still in the Atlas Mystic Code, we have access to our NP right off the bat. It is a little bit. It's 79 at max level, it looks like. Born the Great Mother, swallow intelligence and be filled with life. Wield thy weapons and evil shall be destroyed. By name embracing Ruach is... Adam. He is a summoner, it seems, for his attacks. And that is almost game, set, match. Just one more remaining. I do want to see what his NP gain is like, so we'll do a full Buster chain. And hope for no crits. First Buster gave 8, second one gave 26 with a crit, third one gave 17 base. Okay. Interesting. Alright. And we got a Stinger. And 152,000 QP. Alright. Not really. That was incredible. Those stones, they just flattened those Chris shot like they were nothing. These are my golems, I'm too weak to fight myself, so my only option is to have them do so on my behalf. Now, Master, we can talk more later. First, I'm going to make this cave into my workshop. That should strengthen our ability to summon, which will in turn allow you to make use of your Spirit Origin Graph. That way you may call upon the shadows whenever you... That way you may call upon the shadows of the Servants Register within that briefcase whenever you like. Did I? I could have swore I said AoE Buster. Meh. But I am also quite hungry too, so, you know. You will of course only be able to do so in combat, as this power is quite similarly limited in scope. Now then, I think I shall rest until the workshop is complete. Master Soul, Mash Kyrolite, and Paxi the Yaga, was it? Allow me to introduce myself again. My true name is Avisborn. As you can see, I'm a caster, just a humble maker of golems. But given the circumstances, it would nonetheless see that I'm just a servant for the job. So you weren't part of the Spirit Origin Graph? Mr. Soul has never met you before, Then it must have been the land itself crying out for help that brought you here, rather than the bond with him. It would seem that the existing heroic spirits cannot easily materialize in this world. Nope, just one more thing that sets this place apart from a singularity. I guess this is what that Magecraft theory was talking about. But that can wait. For now, I'm just glad we have a new ally, and one that seems to have been very helpful at that. I was born, give you particular expertise. Do you think you might be able to repair the Shadow Border's armor? Let me see the data. By all means, go and give it to me straight. Well, first we'll need to find the right materials. I should be able to craft a suitable armor plate as long as we have quality ore imbued with magical energy. Ordinarily, such ore is only traded amongst mages, but I believe we should be able to find some here. Good answer. Just what I'd expect to hear from the forefather of all golems. Mind if I leave him in charge of fixing the Shadow Border's armor holes? Not at all, though. It'd certainly be a great help. Now that Mr. Soul miscorrelates Paxi, I believe we should decide on our next course of action, assuming that's alright with you, Gordolf. Of course, I'll have the final say, right? Naturally. Vitch, I would ask that you continue learning everything you can regarding the materials. For the other matter we discussed, that is.
Okay, I'm on it.
Right, in brief, I believe our next move should be the rendezvous with the rebel army. We know that the leader is a servant. However, there is a strong chance that they will elect to join us given they oppose Ivan the Terrible. Yeah, kind of need a location here. I believe Paxi can be of assistance there. You do know where they are, don't you? Not exactly, but I do know of a few villages that are rumored to have ties to them. Word is that they provide them with food, hide them from the upstream, that sort of thing. Well, that is where we will go. I trust that is alright with you, Director. A village where rebels gather. I don't much care for the notion, but then again, I won't have to be the one going there anyway. Very well then, be off with you, Soul. I await good news and a much overdue supply of food. The Shadow Borders reserves are nearly empty, and their state of vulnerability has a direct effect on morale. I'm sure you are well aware of this, but the border staff are mentally exhausted as well. They have been battling hunger, cold, and cabin fever for some time now. At least you've been able to walk around outside.
Right, I almost forgot about that little problem. But are we sure we can even eat shot meat?
Well, I'd better be able to eat it. Forget the roast beef. Now we have it with a side of bacon. Mixed family has been practicing alchemy for generations. Even if the meat does contain toxins, rest assured I can make it edible. I've been stranded on alone from a snowy mountain countless times before, so I've invented my own spells to turn bad meat to good. I can even transform a spoiled meat into sirloin. What else do you think of? I am the known as Music the Phoenix.
Wow. That is an amazingly useful spell. I'm liking music even more and more and more. Spoiled meat into sirloin? Oof. Music, my man, you gotta teach me that spell. Wow, what a totally useful spell. It's definitely a narrow niche, but just the one we need right now.
I will do my best. I want that sirloin. I don't want your best. I want results. The future's resting on your shoulders, after all. Sir, yes, sir. Now you are buckling under the pressure.
Alright. I am going to set an ad to run, because I am pretty sure that my dinner, which is pizza, is here. So I will set an ad to run here real quick while I go and get that down here, and then I will continue the stream after that. So I will be right back, everybody.